I'm gonna break down a super simple moving average strategy that you can start using. You're gonna use a free TradingView tool called the 3MA indicator. For this strategy, I like to switch it up a bit. I changed the 10 period EMA to 20 and changed the 50 period EMA to 90 and kept the 200 the same. So now you've got a 20 period EMA, a 90 period EMA, and a 200 period EMA. The 20 EMA follows short-term price moves, the 90 EMA tracks medium-term trends, and the 200 EMA gives you a longer-term vibe. But now I want to add another tool to help you nail your trades. It's called the Stochastic Indicator. Super common and crazy, easy to use. The stochastic is an oscillator, which just means it pops up below your chart. It shows you if a price is overbought or oversold by giving you a number between 0 to 100. That number tells you where the current price is compared to its recent range. If it's up high, like above 80, the price is near its recent top. Maybe it's gone up too far and it could drop soon. If it's low, like below 20, the price is near the recent bottom. Maybe it's dipped too much and could bounce back. Pretty straightforward, right? The default settings are okay, but we're gonna tweak a couple of things to make it work for this strategy. First, change the first %K length to 21. That's how many past candles the indicator uses to figure out the price range. Then set the %K smoothing to 5. This smooths out the line so it's not all choppy and hard to read. Don't touch the %D value. It's the moving average of the smoothed %K line. And we're good leaving it as is for now. So why this is a big deal? When the stochastic drops below 20, it's in the oversold zone, which means the price might fall in too fast and could be ready to head back up. When it's above 80, it's an overbought zone, meaning the price might shot up too quick and could be due to for a pullback. Using this with your moving average gives you a killer combo to a spot when the market's giving you good opportunities. So let's pull this strategy together and make it super clear. The trick to making money in trading is going with the market's trend, like riding the wave, not fighting it. So let's break down how to use the moving averages and a stochastic indicator to snag some solid buy trades with this tweak I mentioned. First up, we're looking for an uptrend. On the 5-minute gold chart, if the price candles are chilling above both 90 EMA and 200 EMA, that's a big clue that the market's heading up. When you spot that, it's time to start thinking about buy trades. But hang on, you don't just dive in randomly. We're gonna play this smart. Here's how it works. Keep an eye out for the price to swing back and retest the 20 EMA line. That's when the price dips and either touches or gets super close to the 20 EMA, but not every retest is good for trading. You gotta pick the stochastic indicator too. What you want is the stochastic dropping below 20. That's the oversold zone, showing the price might have tanked too far and could be ready to pop back up. Now here's the sweet spot. After the price retests the 20 EMA and the stochastic is below 20, wait for a bullish breakout. That's when the price punches back up through the 20 EMA with a strong candle. And at the same time, the stochastic is starting to climb out of the oversold area. When you see those two things line up, it's a legit signal to go long, meaning you're buying. You always need a safety net, so set a stop loss. Put it just below the recent swing low. That's the lowest point the price hit before it started bouncing. For your target, shoot for a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2. Now let's break down how to spot a sell trade. We're at the same gold on a 5-minute time frame. To kick things off, you need a downtrend. That means the price candles are sitting below both 90 EMA and 200 EMA. When you see that, you know the market's heading down. It's time to look for sell trades, but you gotta wait for the right moment, not jumping in blindly. Here's the deal. Look for the price to pull back up and either touch or get close to the 20 EMA line. That's called a retest, but not every retest is good to trade. See the price pull back to the 20 EMA on that gold chart, but when you check the stochastic, it's not above 80. It's just chilling somewhere lower, the 60 or 70. That means it's not overbought, so this retest doesn't count. You pass on it and wait for a better setup. Now here's what a valid setup looks like. You got another pullback to 20 EMA, and this time the stochastic is above 80. Hanging out in that overbought zone. That's a good start. Next, we wait for a bearish breakout. The price fall back down through the 20 EMA line with a good solid candle. At the same time, the stochastic starts dipping out of the overbought area. When those lines up, you've got a legit signal to short, meaning you sell, betting the price is gonna keep dropping. But here's something important. When the exponential moving averages or EMAs are crossing over each other randomly or are all moving sideways in a flat line, it signals that there's no clear trend in the market. In these situations, it's generally wise to avoid trading because the lack of a defined direction makes the price moves unpredictable and increases the risk of false signals and losing trades. Now you might be wondering, does this actually work? So I put the strategy to the test. I ran it over 100 trades on the gold 5-minute chart. It's the real market action. Out of 100 trades, it won 73 times and only lost 27. Think about that. At 73% win rate. That's really strong. And the results, it turned a profit of 223%. Imagine what that could do for a smaller trading account. The profit factor was over 5, meaning for every dollar you risk, it made over $5 back, and the biggest dip in the account was less than 3%. Pretty solid numbers for a simple approach. Now, if you're looking for a strategy I personally use all the time, pretty much my go-to, you gotta check out this video right here that's popping up on your screen now. Seriously, make that your next watch. And hey, if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more practical trading tips. I'll catch you in the next one.